Hey there, Munchie Mafia. Happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers out there. And what we're going to be making is a budget-friendly shrimp taco. It's going to be an Asian fusion street taco. We've got some beautiful Patagonian pink shrimps here, and got a bag of sesame Asian chopped kit that we're going to use for it. It was price reduced at $2.72. I remember when these things were about $3, so I don't know how reduced that is. Because, you know, we all know that prices are going up and they just keep going up and there's no relief in sight. So we got to do what we got to do, right? The other ingredients we have is red onion, smoked garlic, cilantro, and maitake mushrooms. I bought them. I don't know why. I love mushrooms though, so I'm going to figure something out. We're going to put a dent in this Kewpie mayo and sour cream. And I got chili crisp here and Thai ginger paste and ginger, wasabi flavored peas to add a little bit of crunch. And we should be having a lot of fun. It's going to be fun and interesting. What we're going to be filling it with is a spin on the honey walnut shrimp. But unfortunately, I got 5 minutes away from home before I realized, crap, I forgot the walnuts. But then while I was digging for my cornstarch, I found a brand new bag of walnuts. So, hey, maybe it was meant to be. So, anyhow, let's get to it.
There is a cozy little kitchen in a historic old farmhouse, deep in the shadows of Mount Rainier of the rainy Pacific Northwest. This is where the Munchie Mafia meets on YouTube for an amazing hour two of streaming magic, mystery and mischief, where a kitchen witch reads a little bit of magic over a cast iron pot upon her stove. She whispers a spell into the universe as the pot bubbles over, spilling her brew. Yeah. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Sivi. Whoa. Watching chat along with Sivi and her friends tonight. It doesn't matter if there's thousands of miles between any of us. YouTube brings us closer together, one laughy laugh at a time. Yeah. Whiskey, whisk of mystery, scary stir of mischief, bakey bake up, whimsy and some laughy laughs. The townspeople think Sivi is a little strange, a quirky weirdo, and maybe a bit crazy, but she pays no mind to the subdued whispers that she's passes by with her ginger familiar following close behind. Oh my, oh my, oh my, Chef Sivi, what's cooking? A little dash of love here, a tiny pinch of passion there, with the stirry stir of the mystical wooden spoon. Sivi makes magic to warm the restless soul. Oh
Alrighty-roo. So, what we need to do is take care of our shrimp first. But before we get to that, let's take a look and see what we got here for peoples. We've got so far, let's start from the bottom and work our way up. We've got Peaceful Dez and YouTube Police 29 and Greg Johnson, Ace Howdy, Sleeper, Barbecue Grills to Gills, Tuber Chat, Mike's Adventure Sparks, Kristen Welton, Arlene, Brian Have Fun in Nature is also here, and Miss Taro D and Ace Howdy, Katie's Kitchen, Woof and Snort, and thank you for the membership. You rock, man. And let's see here. Who else we got? We got Tiger as well. He's also in here. Did I say Greg Johnson? Thought I saw Greg Johnson. Double Dog's Keeper, Jamie, and Double Dog is also here, but he said he's going to be back, and not sure if he's back yet. By the time that I get to the bottom of this, he's probably already back. He's like, I'm here! So, anyway, Have Fun in Nature is also here, who is the other half to Brian Have Fun in Nature. And I need to get new glasses, so if I miss you, I'm sorry. Mike's Adventure Sparks. And I've gotten to the very top. And yes, I can barbecue. But I think I might have already said him. And an angry pterodactyl in the other room who's like, Dad, I know you guys are doing a live. Give me some motherfucking peanuts, you dillhole. So, anyhow, Taco the Chihuahua is also here as well. So, we got Taco the Chihuahua. Woof, woof. All right. So, back to this nonsense. First off, we need cornstarch. And we're going to need quite a bit of cornstarch because we need to velvet these shrimpies.
Thank you, Kevin.
Huh? Oh, and Kevin of Tuber Chat's also here. Webb's Web is also here as well. Oh, goodness gracious, Tuber Chat. Thank you, Kevin. And let's see here. Who ended up with the 5 memberships? We got Ace Howdy, Brandon of Palm Beach, who is our feature for the week. Have Fun in Nature, Kristen Welton. Oh, look at that. Woof and Snort became a member, and Webb's Web also received a gifted membership. Thank you so very much. And Ace Howdy got one. I think I already said that. Anyway, so velvet the shrimp. And so we need a bowl. We need our shrimp. We need some baking powder. We need about a teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to need about a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. This is kind of like a slurry of sorts. Now I look like I just dusted myself. Lovely. Okay. We're going to need a whiskey whisk. So somebody needs to whiskey whisk it. And some oil. Now I like to use sesame oil because I kind of like that flavor that it imparts. You're going to need about a couple tablespoons, maybe a third tablespoon. Let's see how we do. And a little smidge of water, which is all the way over here in the sink. So what we want to do is we want to kind of make a slurry of sorts. And so I didn't bring a pitcher with me. This is a pain in the ass to do, but you know, we're going to get her done, right? Another splashy splash. Mixy mix. Maybe set the bowl down. Probably be easier to mix it. So I think I need another camera to point at the sink. Okay. So we want it kind of loose, but not too loose. And of course, what's going to happen is that cornstarch is going to want to settle back down to the bottom. We need to add some flavor to this because flavor is needed. We're going to kick it up a little notch, give it some salt, copious amounts of salt. But you know that gochujang kick that I had, I'm going to give it a little smidgen of that. You can put whatever you want in there. Some star anise. But remember, it's toxic to dogs. Alright. Let's get rid of this because we don't need this anymore. I've got some rice in the pot in the back. Cooking rice on a live stream is like watching paint dry. Okay, now, and because I don't want to have to run around all over the damn place washing my hands constantly, we're just gonna grab a glove here. Plus I got OCD, so there's that. I'm gonna throw the shrimpies right on into this bowl. We're going to tossy toss and tossy toss. Now Patagonian shrimp do smell a little on the sharp side, so if you're looking for a milder tasting one, go for the white shrimps, but make sure that you get some quality ones and not so much the frozen. Right now, I don't know how it is in your area, but our seafood is actually costing a lot less than beef and chicken right now. And I overheard Lance over on Sleeper talk about how he had a bag of chicken wings in his hand, and it was like $22 for that. He put it back. He said somebody else can buy it. Okay, there we go. There we have that. Use that as my garbage bowl. Now we're going to set this aside for a little bit because we need to take care of a couple things. And a couple things is we need to start on those walnuts. But here's the thing, is that I don't really like to chew up walnuts much. And Timmy doesn't like chewing up walnuts much either. We're going to candy these just lightly. But we're gonna give them a little, show them a little love. A little bit of domestic violence. So there we have that. Actually, that's not really a joke. That's not a joking matter. Sounded funny at the time, but it's not. We're just gonna give it. We are? Okay. I'm not seeing us back yet. Alright. So, we're back. One of the nice things about EV Mux is when your computer crashes, it recovers fairly quickly. Unlike StreamYard back in the day, it was like, if you lost your stream, you had to just start it all over again, you know? There was no recovery from that. So, hello. Welcome. Should we play the intro again? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, all right, I think I banged these enough. So, I'm not really all that fan of walnuts, but it lends some flavor to the shrimp. So we just kind of have to roll with it. All right, so what we need is some brown sugar and some butter and our walnuts. We're gonna actually start it off in the wok because the flavors are all gonna be mingled together anyhow. So we're gonna just put a little smidge of the sesame oil right into the pan. And I'm gonna grab my tablet. Hello, Sarah Prestwood. Welcome. All messages. There we go. All right. Yes, all nuts. All nuts. Toasty toast. So, wok. What are you wooing about over there, Timmy?
I got it all back.
You got it all back? Okay. Hey, Winstone. Winstone is here. Hello. Oh, and the other thing that we're going to make is the sauce. And what we're going to be using is La Lechera Dulce de Leche milk-based caramel. Unless you guys want to watch me boil caramel for an hour. So we're going to open this bad boy up. I was actually saving this for some horchata, but never got around to making horchata. So I'll just have to go get another can. All right. So we'll get this going as well as soon as I find a spoon. Not a spoon, but a spatula. Dulce de leche, yes, leche. Spatty spat. Why is my drawer stuck? It hates me, that's why. Okay, so not quite there yet. We don't want it screaming hot, but we want it hot enough. Because if you try to toss them in a cooler pan, what'll happen is they'll be like, I'm not going to toast, but I'm going to be greasy. Alright, so I'm going to get this dulce de leche in there. Now, if you want, you can just use just regular sweetened condensed milk. If you can't use sweetened condensed milk because you're lactose intolerant like I am, then you could definitely do something else with it. Coconut milk will, like a can of coconut cream, will turn into a nice caramel, given the right circumstances. Okay, so we're going to turn this front on to a low. We don't want it to go too high. Now, I need a spoony spoon, or spatty spat. Actually, this one right here. I'm going to take a couple tablespoons of butter. Of course, it's freaking hard. It's rock hard. Toss that right on in there. There we go. And how's everybody doing? For all those that have just come in, for all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. This is how I'm spending my Mother's Day, is hanging out with you lovely people. I want to thank you all so much for coming out and hanging out and all that other stuff. I don't know why Demoose can't see you either. Demoose, do you have Gary blocked or something? Hey, Big Matt, welcome. All right, so we got this. We got these in there now with 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna throw in. That's about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now we're going to want to stir that. Let it do its thing. You want to move it around. You don't want to stir it too much because you want that sugar to start to melt. We're going to add a little smidge of salt in there. What? Oh, holy cow. Thank you, One Stone. I appreciate it. So, holy cow. Muchos gracias. I've not had a chance to watch all your videos yet. I saw your videos in my feed today, but I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off today, doing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to the grocery store and forgetting the walnuts, but not realizing that, oh, hey, I've got walnuts. All right. Ow. Holy hell, that hurt. Okay. So, now we don't want this to burn. So just kind of push it around, pushy push, pushy push, pushy push. We got some smoking happening here. Let's check our rice. I made rice just as a side dish. That's doing its thing, so we could turn that off. Alright, now we got some bruleeing action happening, but we don't want the smoke detector to go off again. So now we're going to take this and pour it into a pan. There we go. Alright. Now, set that aside. It's going to be for the shrimp in just a moment. Alright, what am I doing here? I need paper towels. Need to wipe that mess out of there. Although I'm home a lot lately, trying to get my shoulder healed up, taking this time. Taking a sabbatical from work. And when I say I'm taking a sabbatical from work, did you know that you can actually be fired while you're on out on injury? Me either. But that's okay, because you know what? I prefer not to work for a person who lacks empathy and has some weird superiority issues. So, everything's good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Hey, Scratch and Pete PA, welcome. And hello, Stephen and Jacqueline. And M. Buglet's also here, and so is Jean, Meritage Shades of Light, who had a wonderful short on her channel this morning. It was quite informative. Okay, so now we're going to grab our shrimpies and another glove, because OCD sucks. It sucky sucks. Sucky sucks. Okay, set that aside. Alright, so we need some oil in this pan. We need copious amounts of oil, and I just misplaced my bottle. There it is. Right there. And so this is, sometimes you're here and sometimes you're there. Yes, people are all over the place. Oh my goodness gracious, Miss Tarot D just now realized what is on my shirt. Yes, that's exactly what's on my shirt. Alrighty, so now that we've got these nice and velveted, we want to make sure that we have enough velveting on that. And we also want to make sure that we have enough oil in our pan. Hey, Stats! So let's put a little bit more. And now we're going to drop our shrimps. Now, shrimps don't take a very long time. And you want to be careful whenever you're dropping something that's a little on the watery side right into oil. You don't want to just throw it in there. The reason being is that's how you get burns. And hot oil can really be a bad thing. We're just going to stick with that for right now. Let them do their thing. They need to have a little bit of time in that oil. And I need to get another pan. I need... Alright, let's take a look over here. See where our stuff is. I swear I think there's something wrong with the stove. It's on low. Alright. So here's our caramel. Now this is where all the fun begins. Okay, we got this. We want to add just a smidgen of ginger paste in here. And a little smidgen of the Thai paste in here. Whoops. Oh, that's right. This is a new one. And so it's getting a double whammy of ginger. I'm going to take a little bit of this garlic chili crunch, which seems to be all the rage these days. Seems like everybody's using it. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit in there. I want to make sure that we don't get a lot of that oil. Now, this isn't very spicy, but if you heat it up too high, it activates the spicy part of the pepper. So don't overheat it. Should be all right. Let it have a little bit of a gentle love tap of heat. All right. So now we got that going. This is going to be a really dark. It's going to be really dark. All right. So let's take a look at our shrimpies. See if we got some color on them. And yes, we do. Like I said, it doesn't take much at all to get these things colored, okay? These are huge ass shrimps too, so it's always a good thing. And if you don't like shrimp or can't eat shrimp, but you can eat fish, you could do the same thing with little chunks of whatever fish you like. Cod works well. So does salmon. You want something that's a little heartier. Mahi is also really good. Just cut it up in a little, 2-bite chunks. These are 2-bite shrimps, maybe 1-bite shrimp. Got a big mouth, 1 bite. Got a little tiny mouth, 2 bites. So you want to show that other side some love. It doesn't take very long. We're looking at maybe a minute and a half longer, maybe 2 minutes. And we'll get the other ones going so we can have whole lots of shrimps and whole lots of good stuff. Get that out of the way. All right. But see how nice, hey, High Plains camper. See how nice and golden brown delicious those are looking? Now, the velveting didn't stick for very long on there. Kind of rolled up on that one. But it's okay. Alright. So, the way that I judge if my shrimps are cooked or overcooked is if you hold your hand out like that and you make a C. C makes, your hand makes a C and that's cooked. If it makes an O, if your shrimp curls up, they're overcooked, okay? That's how I've always taught people how to cook shrimp. And if you don't want to velvet your shrimp, you could just, stick them on a grill, marinate them in something lovely. All right, there we go. Now, let's get the rest of them going too. So we can have a whole lot of shrimp. So this whole pound of shrimp, they were on sale. They were $9 a pound. Compared to a pound of hamburger is like $13 right now for 80/20. And I don't generally buy 80/20. I mean, it's almost to the point where it's almost cheaper to, go spend some money on a meat grinder and grind my own, just go buy myself the bargain basement frickin' chuck roasts that the grocery stores always seem to have. They're less than ideal for roasts because they've been just poorly cut and they just look gross and stuff like that. And just, cut it up into strips and feed it into a meat grinder and make my own ground beef. Because I bought a 3.5 pound chuck roast for $14 and some change. It was in the bargain bin. Alrighty. So, anybody have any fun today? Hey, I'm Robert Charles. And we're just waiting on the second batch to go. Hey, Shade Tree. Welcome. Alright, let's check it out. Tilty tilt. Alright, there we go. Flippy flip. Those two are stuck. That's okay. Like, we want to live. These are such delicious shrimp, though. They have such a meaty texture to them, while also being sweet at the same time. But like I said, you know, they're a little on the stout side as far as scent goes. So if you're offended by strong smelling shrimp, you probably want to stay away from these and just go for the whites. I know some people are just kind of lukewarm still to eating shrimps, and that's okay. Sorry, I can't show you real wok action here. I'm kind of one-armed right now, so when I'm getting to feeling better, I'll take this wok outside and we'll stick it on an open fire, and I'll show you some real wok skills. Problem is I flip a wok with my right hand. Okay, back over here to our caramel, which is nice and warmed up. This smells really fragrant. Alrighty, Roo. So now here we have it. We can take our shrimp, return those back over here. We're going to take our caramel, and we're going to drizzle this over the top. And then we're going to toss. Right there, like so. Now I'm trying my best here. And all we need to do is just introduce it to a little bit of heat, and we're good to go. That's looking delightful. Now, if you're not thoroughly convinced that you like this as a taco, as a street taco, it's okay. Whoops. I ain't going and done effed up, man. Wow. Ow. Let's see if we can get that broken up. Really, I screwed up. Okay. I think I'll over caramelize the sugars, Timmy. I maybe should have just used some white sugar. Some regular pearl sugar. That's okay. Alright. Alright, Roo. I'm getting a lot of that beautiful stink on it. Okay. Now, you need to add the honey to it, which I'm using Lucille's barrel-aged honey, which is a very stout, very dark honey. I mean, look at that. It's just a beautiful, almost beer bottle brown color. It's just gorgeous. We want to toss that in there. That should help to incorporate everything. And be very careful. This is a lot of hot sugar. Don't splash yourself. You can cause second-degree burns. Alright. What powers do shrimps have, Gary? I'm curious about that too, Devil Dog. Alright. So, alright, let's get that off the stove. Pull that over here. Put that back there. Holy hell. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we need a little bit of butter. We're going to need to toast up our beautiful tortillas. I wanted to do wontons, but guess what? The only wontons I could find were vegan, plant-based, gluten-free ones, and I'm like, nope. Nope. So we're sticking with street corn tortilla. They're little tiny bite-sized little guys. They're actually pretty good. They hold up pretty well. You don't have to double them up like some of the others. Aren't they cute? They're just so cute. So shrimps don't have claws. What? Alright. If I had a Blackstone, I'd be able to do this. I'd be able to do the whole thing, but I don't. I don't have one. Oh. Moving backwards thing? What? You guys are being weirdos. We're talking about the anatomy of shrimps now. Alright. Show the other side some love. Is, you know, we need some fat in there. Get them all nice and toasted. I once had to walk past hundreds of shrimp, not a problem. Use the big electric griddle I do it on. Yeah, I thought about, but I thought about that, but then it would take up too much of the table. The little one that I've got is about the size of my cutting board. And then I'd have to be moving stuff around constantly. Yeah. Yeah, what Winstone said. They're little tiny fingers. Should you buy a wok? I don't know. Do you want a wok? If you get one, get a good quality one. Don't get one of those Teflon ones, because in order to be able to do a really good stir fry, you want to be able to have something that can withstand a lot of heat, high heat, to the best of your ability. And the ones that are Teflon coated just aren't. This one's carbon steel. It's lightly enameled. Alright. Woks are very useful. You know what? Jamie, since you love thrift stores, my wok here that I got right here, I actually got that. It still had the tag on it. I got it for $14 at the Goodwill. Alrighty, alright. Drain it off a little bit, stick it into a little thing, It's got a little taco plate right here. There we go. These taco plates are pretty cool. This one's reinforced. It's got a reinforced ring around it, so it makes life so much easier. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's come back over here. Let's talk about the accoutrements. Accoutrements. So, I got this sesame Asian salad mix. It was on clearance. It comes with a sesame Asian dressing. So we could dress it with that, with the vinaigrette, or not. I'm going to choose not, because we're going to actually put our own. But who knows, maybe I might want a salad later. So we're going to want to put a little bit of this green stuff on the very bottom. This is going to help to catch some of the goodie. Alright. Now, there are some little wontons in this package, which could be fun to put as a garnish. It's all up to you. I decided not to use the maitake mushrooms. So we're gonna make a dressing, and what we're gonna want is some mayonnaise, this Kewpie mayonnaise, a little bit of sour cream, just to cut it a little bit. I love sour cream. I'm going to get a little bit of Thai paste. Just a little dollop. And then we're going to want... No. Oh, I don't know what I want. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to stick with some garlic chili oil. Oops. Let's turn that off for right now. Garlic chili oil. Take a little smidge of that. Add that to it. Just to give it a little bit of a color. Huh? I've got a question. With the shells, will the shells get hard once you fry it in butter? I've never tried that. They do a little bit. It just depends on how far you go with it. So just keep an eye on it. The longer that you leave it on the heat, the more likely they are to harden up. I like mine to be able to still have some bend to it. And a spoon. All right. Now what we need is a little bit of garnish. We'll wait on that. Okay. So let's mixy mix. I'm going to add some of our smoked garlic to it as well. I'm going to have some stinky fingers. This stuff, you keep it in your freezer and you just pull it out as you need it, right? And they thaw really quickly, and they're already fully cooked, so you don't have the rawness of raw garlic to contend with. It's a nice subtle with some good smoke to it. And we're just going to mash that. If I can get it to hold still. But as you can see, you know, I just pulled this out of the freezer just before the live, and it's going really nice. See that? Just mash it. Now, if you don't want to mash, you can always get a food processor out. But for what little I'm doing, I don't want to dick around with that. Okay. Yes, I've tried black garlic, and I don't get the whole I don't get the whole allure behind it. It's like, you know, around here, it's like every chef was using black garlic in everything. It was like the newfound What am I looking for? Yeah, I want that. Ow. Yeah, I want that too. Okay. So, this is from the Philippines. It's a sugar cane vinegar. I'm just gonna give it just a little tiny splash, okay? Just a little dash will do ya, okay? Little dash. And a little smidge of soy sauce to give it that little bit of a umami bomb that it needs. Just a little smidge, okay? Now, if you don't eat soy sauce, you don't have to. She is ignoring all of our walking puns. I'm sorry. All right, let's go back. Walk like an Egyptian, okay? Just walk this way. I read two, Double Dog. See? Walking on sunshine. And walk this way again. Okay. And Gary, when do you get off the walk or get off of walk? Okay. I walk a double tomorrow. This is great. You guys are freaking amazing. I'm at walk right now. How far back does this go, Timmy? Hey, Tiffany of Canadian Family Life, eh? Timmy, eh? Tiffany, eh? Walking in Memphis? All right. Timmy, help me out here. These boots are made for walking. Walk like an Egyptian again. Walk around the clock. Okay. All right. Can I stop now? All right. I'm stopping now. All right. Alrighty, there we have it. So now we got this all mixed together. It's looking all nice and pretty. And let's talk about something here for a moment, okay? So as you know, that we did our chicken parm challenge on the Blackstone. Of course, I didn't because, you know, I'm a rebel that way. And I used dino nuggets. But I went back and made real one because, you know, why make a sauce from scratch if you're just going to waste it on chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets weren't all that great tasting, but, you know, what do you expect? They're chicken nuggets. So I came up with this brilliant idea to come up with a graphic for the intro and outro, and it's a coffee mug. It's in the form of a coffee mug now. Thank you to Jamie of Devil Dog's Keeper. Jamie, who does merch for people that need merch, whether it's mugs. This is a nice wraparound, and this is one of my pieces of art. It says official Ed's Pants Are Burnin' mug. Am I lined up okay? Because I can't see. YouTube Blackstone Challenge 2026. And as you can see, poor Simon, Tiffany took the bolts off of his wheelchair, and so he's laying on the ground, and his wheel is actually on fire right there. There's a kitchen witch, and there's Brian. He's tripping. And then we got good old Ed there chasing the chicken around the yard, and he finally caught it and won't let go. And it's got all of our channel ats. It's got Chef Sivi, Yes I Can Barbecue, Have Fun in Nature, and Whistle Stop Homestead. Now, the reason why it's all laid out like that is because I went from smallest to longest, and of course, so Whistle Stop Homestead ended up at the very bottom. So, now there's also this one. There's Cook Along with Chef Sivi, Jerry, and Eddie. Devil Dog, Butler Family Farm 2005, and of course me. So, we got coffee mugs, but here's the fun thing, is that on Jamie's store, there's also a second mug to this set, and you'll have to go and check it out. There's only going to be 29 of these made. Only 29 will be made. I've asked Jamie to please put a limit on the amount of mugs that's going to be made of this one and the other one. And this is my actual artwork. So, please, Kitty May walk Tim. Okay, so we're still on with the as they say, walk smarter, not harder. Okay, Windstone. Windstone's playing along now. So, all right. So now we need my squirty squirt bottle. What? We will walk you. Oh God. All right, stop. I'm kidding. Keep on. Keep on. I approve. I approve. I approve. What the hell's all over my spatty spat? I guess I gotta find a different spatty spat. Ow. I've got another spatty spat right here. Okay, so spatty spat. All right, scrapey scrape into the squirty squirt. It goes. Because we got to make it look pretty, right? All right. If you don't want to go through all the trouble of taking key pie mayo and mixing it with sour cream, you can always just do sour cream. If you don't like to have all that funky stuff in there, you don't even have to do that. You can even do ranch. I don't care. It's your frickin' tacos. It's whatever floats your boat, man. I'm just giving you an example here, okay? Just an example. What you can do. A bunch of random ingredients. And make a taco. I used to work at a steakhouse, and I used to be responsible for the daily street taco specials. And some of them were a little weird. But you know what? People frickin' loved them. It's like I remember the executive chef was like, French tacos? Who's going to eat that? We sold out. He didn't say anything to me about my tacos ever again after that. So, anyhow. Alright. We're going to slice up a little onion. We're going to give it a little bit of a julienne. We're going to do a light julienne. So when you're cutting, always use the claw method so that your knife is sitting up against your knuckles like that, and you can hold on your food that way, and you're not going to cut your finger off. What? That walks for me? Okay. All right. And Korean barbecue tacos. Yes, I love Korean.
There it is.
If cooking was acting, I'd be an A-lister. Just call me Walking Phoenix. Oh, God. I love you, Winstone. I really do. Okay, so let's go back over to the stove for just a uno momento. Por favor. Our shrimpies. Yeah, we're going to load up a shrimp in there. 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 Now, if you can't eat one big bite like that, you can definitely chop them up. Okay? You can definitely just chop them up. Alright, so, let's see if I can shake this bottle without getting it all over myself. And then squirt it all over the top, just like so. Just like that. And add some cilantro leaves. What?
She's still damp.
She's still damp.
Dry
Well,
off.
what do you expect? She pooped her pants. Pant pooper. All right. And give it a little bit of zhuzh with the red onion. Now you could put some pickled red onion in there. I thought about getting some kimchi, but I'd be the only one eating it. Kimchi is delicious and it's delightful, and it's got a lot of probiotics in it. All right, Rue. Oh, we need some rice. Ah. Let's use that one. We'll use this one. So what I did was I took some medium rice and what was left of a small bag of basmati, and I mixed the two together. I'm sure that my dad is probably rolling over in his grave right now, but that's okay. So we have that. We give that a little bit of mayo too. Oh, that didn't sound good. It queefed. I got another one. Another question? Okay. I want to walk and roll all night and party every night. Okay. I want to do that too. All right. I get to reach. Reach for it, Sivi. Furikake. We got to have some furikake. The rice. Just give it a little sprinkly sprinkles. Some furikake. There we go. Furikake. And give it a little sprig. Just to brighten up that stuff there. All right. There we have it. We got some honey walnut shrimp street tacos in a nice silicone reinforced plate. It's a taco plate, so you don't have to worry about your tacos getting all mangled. So there we have it. What do you think? You like it? You want one?
Not right now.
Not right now. Of course not right now.
I'm busy.
You're busy. Okay. Well, he's busy, so we're just gonna have to figure something out here. Paper towel. So anyway, I'm gonna eat one. Eat one that's. Let's see. Let's take this one. This one right here. I'm gonna take this microphone off. I can just see me getting it all over the thing. Mm. Mm. It's got some serious flavor to it. Mm. I approve. I might have one too. Robert Charles. Hey Todd. We're having Asian street tacos with Patagonian shrimp. Those are really good. Well, yeah, everybody has a life outside of the internet, and it's okay. I hope you had a wonderful time visiting with your mom. Now, some of the other variations that you can do with this, why are we stuck on the table?
Because I was up in front of you, and then you put the food up, so I had to change cameras because I thought you were on front.
Oh. Anyway, some of the variations, if you didn't want to velvet your shrimp and you wanted it just grilled or something, put them in a good marinade. One of the things I like to do is like a chimichurri as the marinade, and then grill them with some mango and green papaya, some fresh pineapple. What?
Simon commented.
Huh?
Simon commented.
Simon commented what? Oh, they could see your hand?
Shut up and do your
Okay.
job.
Anyway. I couldn't figure out what you were doing. Anyway, so you can definitely go with like a chimichurri of sorts and then assemble it that way. It's always quite good. But this is one idea that popped into mind, and I'm really looking forward to that honey walnut shrimp. That stuff was pretty damn good. You know what? I think I actually need a fork. I need to actually grab one of those right out of the thing and just eat it with a little bit of rice. See how it tastes with some rice. go. So here's the shrimp right here. Shrimpy shrimp. Dip it in with the mayo. Zombie food. Oh my god. Holy hell. That Lucille's bourbon barrel aged honey really gives it a whole other depth of flavor that you don't get in the everyday honey walnut shrimp. So I'm gonna set that aside right there. So anyway, Munchie Mafia. I just got all sorts of things coming up soon. We're going to be doing some really cool, interesting little videos throughout the week. I'm gonna work on some of that a little bit more now that I'm home and don't really have anything that I can do. So I'm not going back to work at that place anytime soon, or I should say ever. I think it was a blessing in disguise. So that's all I can tell you right now about that, and that's all I'm going to tell you about that ever. So moving right along, we do have to spin for the next show up for shout out. So our show up for shout out tonight is Brendan of Palm Beach.
We're racing hamsters tonight.
We're what?
Racing hamsters.
We're racing hamsters. Yes, hamsters. Okay. So let's go and take a look-see. We got 39 people in chat. Thank you all so much for coming. And there's Jody Genealogy. Hello, Jody, and hello, Bella Rose. I get a little caught up, and hello, Nina. I get a little caught up in my own little world when I'm cooking, and sometimes I don't always see everybody's names. So if I missed saying hi to you, don't take it personal. Because I'll even ignore the hell out of Timmy.
All right.
Intentionally, however. All right. So we're going to go through the names, make sure that your name is here. So we're starting at the very top. We got M. Buglet, Da Moose, Miss Tarot D, Sarah Prestwood, Devil Dog, Kristen Weston, Greg Johnson, Have Fun in Nature, Katie's Kitchen, the other guy, Brian, of Have Fun in Nature, Yes I Can Barbecue, Mike's Adventure Sparks, Devil Dog's Keeper, Woof and Snort, Ace Howdy, Arlene, Windstone Chronicles, Outdoors with Big Matt, Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline, Meritage Shades of Light, Stats, Digits, High Plains Camper, Bushcraft Family, Shade Tree Cooks, Canadian Family Life. Yes, we did it again, Tiffany A. We put you on the list. You're going to be a hamster. Live with it. Desert Living, Todd Saw, Whistle Stop Homestead, and Bella Rose. And Dez is wondering if she's on there. Did I say Dez? I did not say Dez, so Dez needs to be on there. Yep. Tim. Anybody else? Are we missing anybody else? Did you get Jody?
When we crashed, I lost people.
Oh, you lost people when we crashed. Okay. What about Jody?
I didn't see Jody till right now.
Oh, okay. Jody Genealogy. Jody. Who else are we missing? All right. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to count to 3.
Gary was there.
Huh? Belt Loop 29?
YouTube police, I thought. Maybe I lost him too. Doesn't matter. I'll put him on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember seeing belt loop 29.
Okay.
Windstone? Did we get Windstone?
We got Windstone for sure. I thought I had Webb's Web, but let me go double check.
Yeah, we gotta get Ralph in there.
God, I lost a bunch that I didn't get back.
Did you get
Sorry,
Whistle Stop? Whistle Stop? Yeah, computer completely trashed.
I know. Ed's on there. I saw him.
Nina, Woof and Snort. Katie's Kitchen.
Katie's on there, I know for a fact. I saw Woof and Snort just a minute ago.
Yeah, M Buglet.
Yeah, Woof and Snort's right there.
Yeah.
Katie's right there.
Miss Tarot D.
Miss Tarot's up at the top.
Toward the top.
With Emily and Demoose.
Okay. Alrighty, Rue. Okay, so I think we're caught up, maybe. Oh my gosh. Spices, herbs, and wine expenses. Thank you so much, Todd. Thank you so much for the loves.
Wait, did Morons come in? Yeah, Morons came in.
Morons. Yeah, there's Morons. Morons. Oh, Lance. I didn't see Lance in there.
I had Sleeper.
Huh?
I thought I had Sleeper. Maybe I lost him. Jesus Christ, that
Timmy?
crash really messed me up. I'm missing. Yeah, I see it.
All right. Go home, Timmy. You're drunk. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness gracious. So next Sunday is going to be paying homage to our friend Emily, who was talking rather passionately about chicken pot pies one day, asking me if they were hard to make, and I said no, they're not hard to make. It's not for me.
I think I got everybody now.
Stock gaming. Does it count if I come in with all my channels? Stock gaming. Gotta put stock gaming in there. Who's stock gaming?
Okay, who is it?
Oh, I love these things. Passionately.
Okay.
What? Oh, bushcraft. Okay.
All right, we got him. I'm
all right.
It.
All right, Will. Yeah, Mr. I've got 20 channels. I've only found 2. Look what Winstone said, Sivi. What would Dwayne Johnson be if he pursued culinary arts instead of acting? Dwayne the Walk Johnson. Oh my God. Dude, don't make the sticker troll get you another sticker. All right. We're shuffling. We're shuffling, okay?
All right.
And everybody's a hamster, so I'm going to go and sit down next to Timmy because there's a 10-second delay on YouTube. All right. Stop Homestead. Oh no, he's dropping back. Here comes Demoose. Demoose is racing for it. He's dropping back. And let's see here. We've got everybody just all running all at the same time, and nobody's. Oh, here comes Cooking with Steve and Jackson, and I can't talk today. And Canadian Family Life is like, nope, I really didn't want to be here, so I'm just going to drop among the sea of names so I don't get seen. And there comes Nina, and Whistle Stop is coming back, and no, I think he's tuckered out a little bit. And here comes Miss Tarot D. Todd Saw is coming up. Shade Tree. I see Shade Tree. Now, see the names. Everybody's all in there. Here comes Dez. Let's see here. Dez is in the lead so far with 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Arlene Smith. Congratulations, Arlene. You are the winner. And while Arlene may not be a content creator, she is a great friend to so very many channels. Excellent supporter. And she's there dropping everybody's links. I don't know how she can keep up, because it's like even with us with Stream Elements, just to make it easier. I just can't imagine having to sit there in a busy chat room and type out, copy and paste links all day long. I know she's got the moves, man. So, technically I said 15 people on the goal for the pop-up live for Wednesday. Huh?
There you go.
But you know what? I think we're gonna do a pop-up live anyway. So, provided I'm up to it. So just keep an eye out, and hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. If you still have a mother that's above the grass. If not, I hope you spent some time remembering the ones that are beneath the grass, in however way you do it, because I know that some people don't get along with their own family. Yeah, it's okay, So, at the very beginning of the intro, the whole purpose behind the lion with his head cracked open, and you can see his brain, and there's a rainbow colored tumor in there. It's Go Gray for May. It's Brain Tumor Awareness Month, and that's something that hits really hard and hits home to me, because back in 2018 on November 1st I had brain surgery, and that's why I'm a little bit goofy and a little bit dumb sometimes. It's because I got a brain injury, but they were able to remove one of 2 brain tumors, and what I'm challenging all of you all to do, because it is Go Gray for May, is if you notice a loved one having some cognitive delays, forgetting things, being forgetful, stuttering, unable to speak properly, or they're having other issues like with vision or hearing. They might be having some hallucinations or problems with their gait and coordination. If you ever notice that in your family member, take them to the doctor, or have them go to the doctor. Encourage them to go to the doctor and get an MRI to make sure that they're not suffering from a silent killer. It's something that doesn't necessarily cause pain. They can cause pain when you get to a certain point, but it's like you're not even aware of some of the weird, bizarre things that you may or may not do with a brain tumor. So, just take your family for a visit to the doctor, and see if they'll run an MRI to make sure that there's nothing wrong with their brain. So with that in mind, everybody, I just wanted to say I really hate saying goodbye, and we'll just stick with a fond good night and a sad little toodaloo. And in the meantime, don't forget to cook with love and eat with passion. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.
Well, Munchie Mafia, it is that time. We really hate saying goodbye. So let's just say a fine good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time, maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here on Off Topic Squirrel, because Bucci needs love too. Hey. It's been really fun with all our friends, no matter if you're old or you're new. So before you let that door slam behind you, follow that like button lovingly and go back to your life as it were before you hit that play button on YouTube. If you you haven't yet subscribed to Munchie Mafia Official, now is that time. What's stopping you? Since you're still here on YouTube, please visit Brandon. He can often be found cooking in his kitchen or out on the YouTube streets, where he's joining a variety of discussion panels. He is a professional cook down in the state of Florida. Subscribe to Brandon of Palm Beach today. Thanks for coming in. Please remember, as you are in your very own kitchen and cooking for your family, community and friends, to always cook with love and always eat with passion, unless it has Twizzlers in it. Whoever suggested that is going to help, as Chef Sivi said, stir up some magic. Whisking a little mischief, bake a little mystery, with the spinning wheel of misfortune. We really hate saying goodbye, so let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time, maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here or on off-topic squirrel, because Bucci needs love too. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Bucci.
No, that's Gary's
He
dog.
still
Gary has
hasn't.
everybody. That's
He
Gary's
still
dog.
hasn't went and looked for the dip squawker. She just spit out all over.
The wine. That's the wine she's spitting out. She's waiting. That's alcohol. Dude.
Oh.
You could see it come out.